Ok, buongiorno ragazzi, come vi ho promesso vi ho portato un video in Fnaf, cioè un video in VR di Fnaf. Allora, abbiamo il price counter, le palle, dammi, sì, una palla, voglio un altro, e voglio un altro, ma torniamo a là. Allora, io vorrei cominciare con una notte di Fnaf 1. Vediamo come va. Cominciamo. Push the button to enter the player. Ma ce lo sono rotto perché sopravvive a porco. Pronto?
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually work in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact. So I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week. Okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed
Comunque
to
ci vorrei
give.
fare una
It's
notte
kind
di
of a
Fnaf
legal thing, you
1,
know.
2 notti di
Welcome to
Fnaf
Freddy
2
Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and
e
grown-ups alike,
una notte di
where
parking
fantasy and
service.
fun come
E
to life.
forse una notte di
Fazbear
Fnaf 3
Entertainment
abbiamo
is
già
not
cominciato,
responsible
signor
for
Bonnie.
damage to
È
property or
inaccettabile sta
person.
roba.
Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days.
Sta zitto. No, scherzo. Voglio compagnia. Come ti metti?
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So
Qui abbiamo i
remember, these
bagni.
characters hold a special
Sotto le
place in the hearts
telecamere
of children,
non
and you can show them a little respect,
le
right?
bagni.
Okay. So just be
Sta
aware,
già là.
the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up and being turned off for too long.
Madonna santa. Ci metti sempre l'energia, che poi ti vedi una mano zero, lei ci fa perdi conto. Zitto, non ti voglio più, non voglio più compagnia, tanto che
the night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with wired animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you would like to see the light of day again would be your eyeballs pop up from the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first mission to the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras. Open the doors only if absolutely necessary.
andate, vi prego. Bonnie, devi sto telefono non basta che mi lasci. Bonnie. Dov'è Bonnie? Dov'è Bonnie? Ah, questo dov'è Bonnie? È Freddy là. Ma non c'è Bonnie, non lo vedo. Dov'è Bonnie? Oh. Lo sapevo, tacci. chiama? Sei ancora qua. Cazzo, tu devi morire. Solo ho messo il 32%. E già, se n'è andata. Ce n'è. Qualcuno? Ok, quindi sono sola. Qualcuno? No. Dai, mi sa che questo è l'ultimo attacco, non lo so. Forse questo è l'ultimo attacco, però non lo so. Tutti i bambini, dove siete? Dove siete? Ditemelo per favore. Bambini, dove siete? Dov'è Bonnie? Sei del mattino. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Oh, regalino, vediamo cosa abbiamo qua. No, l'ho mangiato, l'ho mangiato. Mi sono mangiato Foxy. Allora, notte 2 non la voglio fare la notte 1 di Fnaf 2, però prima voglio fare Part and Service, mi piace troppo. Part and Service, Part and Service. Vediamo che abbiamo qua, abbiamo Bob.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated.
Ma scusa,
First,
non
we must
potete
access his
rompere,
harmonization
andare, no?
module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
Non so l'inglese. Non so l'inglese. Te lo lancio in testa, brutto Freddy. Inutile che arredi, tanto mo vengo là.
Welcome back
Tutto
to
colpa di
Parts and
Freddy.
Service. Oh no, it looks like...
Questo.
Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and deposit the right eye in the... Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear well done.
Okay.
You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
Va bene. Ok.
Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
Ok, ciao, ciao. Ciao, Martina, non l'ho vista. Vorrei farne un'altra e poi vorrei fare una notte di Fnaf 2. Allora, vorrei fare con Cica, Cica, Ciuca. Che quanti minuti? 9 minuti, già. Se faccio Cica e forse riesco a fare 2 notti di Fnaf 2.
Welcome back to Parts and Service.
Ok.
There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen again. Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior and place it in the refuse bin on your right.
Una cosa. Ok. Ma la pizza me la mangio io. Cassetta. No, dov'è? Non parlo che meglio.
Good job.
Okay.
Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside her beak. To open her beak, Carefully press the two buttons located on the sides of Chica's head. Oh no, it looks like Chica has picked up some unwanted friends. To clear the infestation, apply the avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin, or eye irritation. Good job. Now reattach Chica's upper arm, hand, and cupcake plate.
Mi metto il braccio per la cosa di infestazione, se ci arrivasse. Sono morta, ma l'ammazzo, Cica, ti rubo tutto, Cica, ti rubo il cupcake, ti rubo la pizza, non ti faccio più entrare in cucina. Oh, ci sta. Non ti faccio più entrare in
Welcome
cucina.
back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats in. Oh no! It looks like Chica has picked up some unwanted friends. To clear, avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin, or eye irritation. Good job. Well done. Oh no! It looks like Chica needs another dose of the chemi spray. Do not let the infestation spread. Be sure to give the canister button another push as needed. Return the cupcake to Chica's plate.
No.
Please place the cupcake on the plate.
Cupcake.
Please place the cupcake on the plate. Please place the cupcake on the plate. Great job. Chica is ready to serve pizza and hugs to the kids again. Take a complimentary slice of pizza for a job well done. Go on. Delicious. See you next time.
Buono. Regalino, Ho mangiato, non so come. Rimangio per il metallo. Vediamo. Vediamo Fnaf 2. Ok, notte 1. Vediamo un po'. Pronto?
Hello. Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you they've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week with complaints about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is that there's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them.
dritto. Dritto! Molto attenta se come vedere dritto.
There may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. Hey, we've given you any of these Freddy Fazbear heads. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow. Ma non puoi mandare la polizia, scusa. Perché se i animatronici mi vogliono uccidere, posso mica mandare la polizia, no? Cica sta là? Secondi? Secondi sta qua. Bonnie, vieni qua, cosa sta? Stai con tutti. Io che mi sono lasciato Bonnie, però ti becco, quella c'è un po'. Pure tu. Cica. Oh. Pure due Bonnie qua. Sono Freddy, che ne deve andare. Ciao, c'è gioco che mi rata però. Vieni qua, Bonnie. La mia amica maschera, ok? Ti spiego, questa maschera è via. Sono le 5 del mattino, quanto ci godo? Allora, visto che non faremo in tempo per la notte 2 di Fnaf 2, sono 17 minuti già. Allora, proviamo a fare la parte di service di Freddy e poi penso basta. Chi è che continua a camminare? Sta camminando quel bambino che non dovrebbe camminare. Dai, possono essere le 6 del mattino, per favore, che non ce la faccio più a lavorare qua. Voglio fare parte di service di Freddy. O di Fox, non so chi c'è stato. Chi è? Prendi i piedi, li prendi. Yeah! Oh. Okay.
We went to great lengths to create an authentic VR experience, including using scanned photographs for reference and using original performance routines where applicable.
Freddy. L'ultima cosa, la parte in service di Freddy e poi basta. Andiamo.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. It looks like one of our guests left a personal item. Freddy's got a good job. Now place the hat in the lost and found bin on your right.
Okay.
While we're at it, let's make sure there isn't anything else stuck inside. To access Freddy's chest cavity, grab Freddy's bow tie and pull it outwards. Well done.
Okay.
Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it in the lost and found bin. Be careful not to touch any of Freddy's sensitive wiring. Good job. It appears there is a child's shoe wedged behind Freddy's music box. The music box must be removed before you can access the child's shoe. Gently grasp the music box and extract it from. Carefully place the music box on the work table to your left. Great job. To reset the safety latch, press the button located on Freddy's endoskeleton. Now, remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin.
Okay.
Well done. Return the music box to Freddy's chest cavity and we'll call it a day. Oh
No,
no!
perché
You
lui
seem to have
non
mishandled Freddy's
faccio
music
vedere
box.
però.
This is not good. A replacement may be found on the work table. A slow and even pace is recommended.
Aiuto, non ci basta.
A slow
No!
and even pace is recommended. A slow and
Dai, mi cade
even
tutto.
pace is recommended.
Mi cade.
A
No, mi cade
slow
tutto.
and even pace is recommended.
Sì, ma mi cade tutto però. Mi cade tutto. Ci riprovo. Via. Mi
Welcome
cade
back to
tutto.
Parts and Service.
Mi
Freddy's
ricordo
got
tutta a
good
memoria,
job.
via.
Now place the hat. While we're at it, let's make sure there isn't anything else stuck in. Good job. It appears there is a child's shoe. Carefully place the music box on the. Great job. To reset the safety latch, now remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin. Well done. Return the music box to Freddy's chest cavity and we'll. Oh no! You seem to have mishandled Freddy's music box. This is not good. A slow and even pace is recommended. A slow and even pace is recommended.
Mi cade però.
A slow and even pace is recommended. A slow and even pace. A slow and even. A slow and even. A slow and even.
No, io resto qua finché non ce la faccio. Resto qua finché non ce la faccio. Ok. Dai,
Welcome back
l'ultima
to Parts
volta.
and Service. Freddy's good job.
Via.
Now play. Well,
Via.
while we're at it,
C'è una
let's make
sfida.
sure.
Non ho toccato niente però, io non ho toccato niente. Ma l'ultima volta spero, giuro che questa è l'ultima. Ci giuro, giuro tutta la mia vita che
Welcome
questa è
back to Parts and Service. Freddy's got good job. Now place the hat. While well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Good job. Carefully place the music box. Great job. To reset the safety latch, press the button located on Freddy. Now remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin.
Ho capito, ma sto qua si mangia i bambini, cosa ci posso fare?
Well done. Return the music box to Freddy's chest cavity and we'll call it a day. Oh no! You seem to have mishandled Freddy's music box. This is not good. A replacement may be found on the work table. A slow and even pace is recommended. A slow and even pace is recommended. A slow and even pace is recommended.
Basta, non ce ne posso più, basta. Sto qua immortale. Vabbè,
Are you having
ragazzi,
fun
questo
yet?
era tutto.
That's great to hear.
Zitto, zitto. Vabbè, questo era tutto per oggi e visto, visto, si è visto. Ciao.